It's concentration up to a minute.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You get another swing.
I do.
21 will hit.
16.
16. All right.
Cool. All right. That's my turn.
All right, Dell.
That was
They
Jade.
just got skipped.
Jade's 14. Dell, you're 15.
And I'm 13.
You're in here twice.
Oh,
Okay, so
So what did you?
So let me just-
So what did you roll? Did
because
you?
it didn't show up the first time. I rolled a 15 the first time.
So you are 15. Okay.
Okay. We'll just change that then. Well, let me.
I got you.
All right, perfect. No problem. Let's see. Yeah, like to move right here from my movement. I can't move.
And you guys are. We can't. Is it because you're stuck on the wall? There you go. How about now?
Okay, there, I can move. Does that count towards my movement? Or?
Yeah, that was 5 right there. You know where
Okay.
you can get. You can get to here.
All right, I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
It's is it 10 feet around you?
15.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right, make a wisdom save.
16.
You see. Yeah, it just makes it 16. You will take half damage. So I will roll that damage, of course. Okay. That doesn't seem right.
3d8? That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 3, 3, and a 3.
Like this.
You rolled a 3, 3, and a 3. If you put your mouse over the 9, it actually tells you that you rolled 3 dice. So that's good.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, huh, because like I thought it was like the same thing as like it would just show it like yours up here did. Okay, so yeah, just takes half of 9.
All right, kind of groans a bit, but he seems pretty unhampered right now. He's doing okay.
All right, that'll be it for my.
All right, Jade.
I'm close enough, right? To just, or do I have the mast in front of me?
No, you could stab at the one in front of you. I mean, he's right there.
There.
He's a giant hippo.
It is a giant hippo. I'm just because there's a mast between the two of us.
Ah, no, you're good.
Okay. So I have advantage, yes?
Yes, you do.
Okay. First attack with rapier. 22.
22 hits.
Where's the plus 4 coming? No, that's okay.
No, that's right, because it's your charisma bonus, so.
Yeah, I was about to, yeah, Vex doesn't affect it because it's already at thing, even though. And second attack. Thank God for advantage.
That hits.
24. That's another 12. Wow. Okay. Okay. And
then you have your, like, your mini, yeah, you have your
damage.
Yeah, you got your little mini thing. 2. Yeah, you kind of stab into him, and unlike like other shapeshifters that like you would tell, like it feels like you're actually hitting him.
Huh. Weird. Okay. That's my turn for now.
All right, Duzzle.
What I want to do is use my grasping vine and sprout it from the ceiling, and if I hit, pull him to these 4 squares here.
So
in the back of the boat.
I hate to do this to you, but you're on top of a boat.
On top of a boat? Oh, I thought
There's
we
no
were inside.
there's no. You're on the top. So there's no ceiling.
Okay.
But you
And
can
if
just
I were
grow
to
it from the
sprout
ground.
Yeah, but then would I be able to pull him through us because we're all in the way?
No, you would not. You would not be able to.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
you could put it
So
on top of the
that's-
mast. That's literally that Rookie brought up that I didn't even see.
Yeah, but I'm trying to pull him out so that I can also hit him. Would my vine be long
so
enough to
I
just
think a
pick
mast
him
would
up
have
and
like
move him?
yeah.
I'd also like to mention they had a plan for you that they talked about. There's a particular spell you use that reveals shapeshifters.
Moonbeam. I'm aware.
Okay, okay. Can
Do
you
we
guys
want to reveal him?
Well, you do hear people coming up from the floor below you.
That's what I was wondering. I thought if people start joining in the fight, okay, I'll just use Moonbeam now then. Keep it simple. Over here. Okay, let me use that. 1 sec. It's a lot of things to scroll through. And I'll upcast it to... Is there upcasting? It didn't give me the choice.
On Moonbeam, you always gotta look because some spells don't. They'll let you like cast it with higher slots, but it doesn't always like add something to it.
On upcast, using a higher level spell slot, the damage increases by 1d10 for each spell slot level above 3.
Then you just need to make sure that so you could just roll an extra d10 per spell slot. You rolled really good damage on that.
I'd like to make it a 4th level spell. So that's 2d10s.
2 more. 2. Yep. We'll go ahead and roll 2 d10s. All right, and Moonbeam's a con save, right?
I think so.
Because you didn't click it, so I don't know.
Save. Yeah, I see. Technology.
Regardless, I
it
pass
says-
if it's a con. So.
Oh. Radiant damage. Why doesn't it say?
You'd have it at disadvantage, by the way. It is a con save at disadvantage.
Wait, let me just link it. We can look together. I'm blind.
Mhm.
And it crashed.
Boop.
Oh.
Or I'll look it up in the compendium.
Yeah. Yeah, my entire browser just froze.
Yeah, con save.
Cool.
Why would it have disadvantage?
Am I reading the wrong one? Because it says shape changer also does this check at disadvantage. Or am I reading the old one? Hold on. Fucking...
Maybe that's the old one.
Yeah, so I'm reading the new one. And it is still a con save. 2d10. It just says it reverts to its true form. It doesn't say anything. So
Well.
Of the disadvantage.
And for my bonus action. No, I think that's it. That's my turn.
Alright, but now you guys see this giant lizard looking thing.
Yuck.
Like I kind of showed before.
Ooh.
Alright, new draw, you're up.
Damn you ugly. Firebolt.
Alright, go ahead.
13.
13, he kind of tilts to the side and it goes over his shoulder.
Yeah, figures. I'm gonna stay here.
All right. On his turn, you see some of his wounds healing.
Oh wow.
So you see, like, kind of like where Nefa's cut, you can kind of see, looks like it's like reattaching where the cut was. It's slowly healing. They can't actually move out of spiritual guardians. That's pretty funny. I'm kind of stuck here. See what he does.
Spirit guardians, did you specify what they are? Because they can be two things, right? Either necrotic or radiant.
That's
It's based on if you're good or
what-
evil.
Oh.
But I mean, Del could, you know, has described before, kind of like what it looks like. It's gonna go ahead and make 4 attacks at you, Nefa.
All right.
All right, Nefa. The first one is a 22.
That hits.
You take a total of 20 damage, 11 piercing, 9 necrotic.
Ooh.
Con save for your smite.
That would be a 13.
Okay, you're still good. Remember, it's always half of the damage I do, or 10, whatever is higher.
Okay.
It's a 23 on the next one.
Yep, that hits.
For a total of 13. You gotta make another con save.
16.
Still good. And the next one is a 19.
That misses.
Alright, so he kind of just cuts with his claws and bites you on the 2, but you're able to avoid the last one. Or it kind of like hits your armor as you take a side step.
Was it only 3 attacks? I thought you said 4.
It's actually only 3.
Oh, okay.
You want me to make a 4th?
No.
Okay.
Wanted to be fair.
Alright. You guys do start seeing people coming up the stairs. They don't do anything yet, they're just running up to aid their... they hear combat. Alright, Nefa, you're up.
Alright. I will attack it again with advantage. And that's a crit, so we are gonna
Nice.
throw in a smite as well.
Alright.
So the click is, does that make it work? Did that add the smite or no?
It added radiant strikes.
Okay, so then I still have to roll for that. So how many d8s do I throw? 4?
What
It
level?
would be regularly 2.
So what you're doing yeah, so you would be is radiant strikes not something you'd have damage on right now, or you would?
No, I would. Radiant strike is always.
Okay, good. Yeah, so if you normally would roll 2d8 for your smite, you double it, so it'd be 4.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
Yay.
And he's still lit up like a Christmas tree, so he's still glowing as you kind of just cut across the chest of this slod, and it glows even more as your divine.
Oh, and then I have another strike. 17.
17 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
So if
Ignore
he finally was able to kind of move as he's kind of bleeding from his gut. Anything else?
that. No, not yet.
Alright, Del, let's roll your spiritual guardians at the start of your turn.
That's Constitution save.
That is a 24. So you get to reroll the damage. Well, he'll take half.
All right. That's what I like to see.
And it's your turn.
All right, I would like to pop a, where is it? A Toll the Dead. Point at him.
Wisdom save, right?
Yep. 16.
18.
Damn.
The bell rings,
takes
but he
half
doesn't.
that.
It doesn't really.
No, I just missed.
Should take,
Unless
like half, right?
no,
Oh,
unless you
1d12.
have an ability. That there is some abilities that allow cantrips to do half, but no, yours does not do half damage. It's a cantrip.
Dang.
Unless you have an ability that does so.
As far as I know, I might have to look into it, but I don't think so. But I rolled a 2.
Yeah, so he doesn't take any damage.
Dang.
Bell
Good shot.
rings, just doesn't do anything.
At least the Guardians did something. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, yes, it did.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. Jade.
Yahoo! A 26.
Oh, yeah.
For 6. And second attack for 19.
Yep.
Okay. Plus 88. I keep opening and closing this. I need to build it into my sheet.
There you go. That makes up for some little rolls. All right. You kind of stab him twice. He's looking real bad, by the way. He's starting to actually, like, his wounds are starting to gush more. He's getting slower and sluggish. So he's not looking too sharp.
Already.
Okay. That would be my turn, and I shoot a hopeful glance at our druid to just hit it well. Hit it good.
Well, it's still in Moonbeam, so let's do that.
Do I roll again, or?
You rolled the damage again, yes.
Okay.
He does pass, but I know Moonbeam does do half regardless, so go ahead and...
And then another D2 and D10s, right?
Yep.
1 sec, please.
Jesus. Got it.
Okay. I'd like to use my magic and sprout a vine out of the mast above him. And I'm gonna try and hit him in the face with it.
Alright, go ahead.
Let me roll that. It's all the way on the bottom. Here. My MacBook is just not keeping up, I'm afraid. Cast.
18 hits.
Cool. For 48 damage.
That is enough. So as your grasping vine goes from the mask down at its face, it goes into the mouth and out the back of his throat.
Nice.
And then you still want to pull him up in the mask and just hang him from it.
Definitely, yes.
So the vine
Just
still
go
grabs
through
a
the
hold.
back of the neck.
Yeah.
Wrap it around his neck and just pull him up.
Yeah, and now he's just kind of hanging from the mast up there.
Damn.
I'm the
Do
captain
they have
now.
astral seagulls that can pack it in? Or?
Yeah. Alright, you guys see a bit of the crew come up these steps and just look up in fear as this thing is now hanging from the mast by a vine.
We took care of the problem, guys. Don't worry. You can come out. I'm afraid your acting second captain in command wasn't who he said he was.
Hmm.
So they all kind of like glance again at the slot hanging up, and they're all kind of silent for a second. And then all 6 of them look at you, Duzzle.
No need to thank me. Just another day in my life.
Well, you're first mate now.
Nice. I'm afraid I'm too busy for such a role.
You can see the orc, kind of half orc in the top mumble. You can't be the first mate. You can't be left alone.
Oh, true. Yeah, the role should probably go to one of my caretakers as well. Wouldn't be possible without them.
All right, we'll give you the honorary role of cook.
Cool. Does it come with any perks?
Yeah, go clean the dishes.
Do I at least get an apron?
No.
Oh. God, that sucks.
Well, I guess there was something wrong with him. We kind of felt weird about it, but didn't expect that. What is that?
Was hoping you would know. But the moral of the story, it took the appearance of your acting person.
Well, that's horrible. I wonder what happened to him.
He
Now
never
that
was
the
a real
threat-
person here, right?
What, Nefa?
He was never an actual member of the crew here, right? He was the one that appeared. Wasn't that the story?
Was it?
Duzzle would know.
Yeah.
He's the one that had the conversation.
Yeah, true. But he inserted fake memories of himself or something like that.
Well, he's dead. They should be gone.
I don't know. Maybe it's a permanent thing. Like the
Maybe we should-
neurons are still there.
Maybe we
Oh.
should check the acting captain to be sure.
True. Yeah. Let's have a look at this guy.
You think he's gonna be happy to see you?
Definitely. The second he sees the thing we just killed, I'm sure he'll understand. I'm not afraid to meet him. If he has a problem with me, then he is the irrational one.
Right.
Then by all means, take the lead.
Sure.
You guys head back down to the captain's quarters?
Mhm.
With Duzzle
Do all
leading?
the people on deck,
I mean,
do
if
they
he's
all let
gonna-
us?
Yeah, they're not going to stop you. They weren't going to stop you from before. You're good to go.
This is
Yeah,
the
sure,
lady
I'll-
that what's his name was looking for, right? The one that I spoke with together with Bennett.
Sarah?
Sarah,
that's
yeah,
what I think.
the druid was looking for Sarah. Yeah.
Okay. Technically this lady wasn't introduced to us.
No,
So we
Bennett
don't
did
know
say.
who he is.
Bennett did. He just said this is the one that the druid was looking for. That's all he said to you.
Oh, okay. Well, if you'd like to come with us, we can bring you back to your friend.
Oh, I know where he is. I'm gonna head over to him. Thank you, though.
All right.
As you guys head down the steps, no problem. You head down the next steps. Duzzle, as you lead the way, as Duzzle takes a step on the bottom, you do notice that the captain's there pointing his gun right at your forehead.
Whoa, comment, brother. Let me explain.
I yank him behind me and step in front of him to block that. He's small enough that I can do that, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely hiding a little.
It's a bit more of a surprise. You wouldn't be able to. You could do it, but he's already pointing the gun at him. Do you still want to try to do it?
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is basically based off of protection. So I would feel like that would definitely give me an advantage.
My
Yeah, that's
whole
fine.
thing is to be protected, so that together should make it possible.
That's fine. The gun still points kind of like past you. He goes, you don't just go and cast charm on people, right? That's not something you do.
Have you seen the thing outside that we just killed to save your life?
What thing?
Follow us. Your mind wasn't your own, and we had to speak some sense into you, and it just wasn't possible. You were being brainwashed, man.
It doesn't make a persuasion.
Okay. I think I'm good at those. Never mind.
He'll put like the flintlock pistol kind of back.
Look, you don't have to trust us yet. Just go look outside. We can walk in front of you so that we can be in front of your pistol. But just have a look. I'm sure it'll clear it up. Or ask for your crew. Maybe one of your crew members can come down and tell you.
He'll respond. All right, you just stay here.
Sure.
And he'll slip by all of you and head up.
All right then. Guess this is a good lesson to teach you that maybe not charming people would be the better choice.
No, I think it was justified in this case, and I'm sure he'll agree.
What are we supposed to do in his room? I'm assuming there's
We
something
have...
there.
Yeah, okay, so there are 2 invisible runes that together hold the lock for the piece that we're looking for. One of those runes was in his cabin, and the other one was in the study above the desk. So, but maybe we should gain his trust first before we...
Enter his room again? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
And where
it
is
might
this
also be our
cabin?
last chance. His cabin is right here, right? I think?
No, the other one.
This door?
Where the second one is.
Oh, he said the ship's study above the desk, but that might be like any of the 3 pieces of ship, I think.
Okay, so it wasn't specified. All right.
I don't think so. Maybe Champ can help me out, but I think he only said the study of the ship.
Yeah, he didn't point out to where the study was. He didn't say.
Yeah. And the runes are invisible, with some form of like to nullify magic would destroy them, or maybe brute force will, but we can't see them right now.
Ra, you have something for that?
I can check. I can do an arcane check if you... Yeah, maybe that will work.
No, you can't
But you
see
have
it.
nothing to nullify it? Nullify the... You know, like... dispel the magic?
Would something like detect magic work against it being invisible, or would it just be like, yeah, there is something here, but it's invisible?
So the way detect magic works... No, actually, no. It kind of... You can see a faint aura around any visible creature or magic item.
Okay. Do we risk it, guys? I think I may have something to show this rune. I'm not good at...
Immediately, you get a punch to the back of the head.
Whoa! I thought PvP wasn't allowed. What was that for?
We just saved them. We just fixed the problem. We are not causing a new one.
Okay, but do you think we fixed a problem big enough that they'll just let us destroy their runes and open the safe? I think we're just gonna get a
Well,
big
that's
thank
the
you and maybe
question.
some
That is
gold.
just a question of talking about it. We're not gonna leave them stranded, and clearly there's something wacky with portals or magic in general here, isn't it? I mean, we
Okay.
couldn't teleport closer. They ended teleporting in front of a thing. Something is not okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're saying that because I was a little scared to just go for it anyway.
He comes back down the stairs.
I have nothing.
Goes, well.
Okay.
It seems that me and my crew's memory has been modified. It seems like it's coming back. It's kind of fuzzy. But yeah, thank you for taking care of him. Never even knew.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to charm you, but we just had to get you out of the study. We knew something was wrong.
Well, you still seem go charming people, but I'll let it go this time. He looks very agitated with this, obviously. Very agitated, very frustrated.
So, I guess this is a horrible moment to say this, but we do have a doctor with us, and if you would talk with us in private, we might have a way to help you, but I don't want the other crew to hear us because I don't want to give them hope just yet.
No, I'm actually fine. It was all in my head.
Are you sure?
But
you
she offered
feel-
a way out of here, right?
I don't have a way out of here.
No, my companion here did. Offer you. Right?
Nobody offered me a way out.
I
Oh,
said I might have a
Yeah,
way out.
exactly. So I heard correctly.
Well, I'm listening.
We came here through a teleportation circle, and we could arrange your use of it.
Well, but it's better than no hope. I mean, if you can do it, I'd be glad to take the help.
The issue is that we can't return until we get a specific magical item, and we have. Well, I'm not going to say enough suspicion. He did charm it out of you. We know you have it.
Well, the ship has it. I don't have access to it.
Well, we can fetch it and possibly use it as a bargaining chip to get you with us.
I mean, you're welcome to go try to get it, but I have no way of knowing how to, So, if you recall, there's two wards, right? They are invisible. I do suspect that casting Dispel Magic on it would deactivate it, but you need to be able to see it. I'm pretty sure that the original captain actually knew how to, as I mentioned before, the original captain has access.
Alright.
If possible, she survived on another part of the ship, on another part of this, wherever we are.
Mm-hmm. The issue would be moving between the parts, right? Because you and your crew haven't been able to. But I'm confident in the abilities of these adventurers.
Well, it's your choice. I'm not gonna stop you or anything. I can tell you that one of the wards is in the room right there.
And the study you talked about, where would that be?
It's on one of the other.
Okay. So one way or another, we're gonna have to look at the other shipwrecks.
Fair enough. Well, that would be simple, right? We just move to the other parts.
Yeah. That's do we need a rest maybe?
In the Astral Sea.
I don't know. Last time we seemed confident that we could take a long rest after this fight.
Well,
I don't
time
long
passes
rest turned
fast.
out, but
So it's just thinking and going, right?
yeah.
Well, you
Well-
guys can see the other segments. You could also try to like use any other means to get there.
Like jumping, thinking.
They are about like 300 to 500 feet away from you, so you would just be in the astral sea, just floating towards it.
That's fine, right? Or is that dangerous?
It's the astral sea.
Anything can happen. Anything can pop up.
Yeah. Well, I personally can't teleport to 300 feet, so I'll be flying.
Anybody have other ideas? If not, let's jump and go, I guess.
Right behind you.
Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Before we do leave, Della's gonna actually stop Figaro for a second. I know you said it was most likely all in your head due to your memories being rearranged. However, if you are feeling any plague-like symptoms, perhaps some sudden pain that is feels like that's gonna rupture your body at any moment, please do not hesitate to send any of your men to me. I will do my best to treat you should anything happen.
I'll be fair with you. I appreciate the help, but nobody's coming after you.
All right, just want to lend you the help if you needed it.
Noted. I appreciate it.
We'll be back,
Alright.
man. I'll make it up to you.
I'd rather you just leave me alone. When he looks over to Duzzle.
What? Don't you want to be saved?
He looks over to Jade. Yeah, I believe in her being able to save me.
I can probably do that.
Okay.
And I give Dussel the smallest of kicks in the ass to get him moving.
All right. So the next closest part of the ship will be the starboard segment.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get it. I can't move my token, by the way, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
I'm also confused about that. There's two me's, and one I can move, the other I can't.
I only see one use.
In the other map there was two. In this one, there we go. Now I can move.
It's fine. I'm gonna be dragging your tokens anyway. So,
Okay.
oh, you gotta
Up
open
and
that.
away.
You open in that door. No.
Trying to finagle my way because I cannot move.
Yeah, you know your
There we go.
armor is kind of like hitting the side, boom, boom, as you're trying to move through these tight
It's like
quarters.
catching on some of the broken wood.
Mm. Oh, sorry. All right, so since this is Nefa's idea, roll me a d10.
6.
Big.
All right. Where do I'm gonna put you guys on the other map for a sec.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Space bear.
He's not a bear anymore, but yeah, space bear.
Delete that. I'm just leaving big bears on every map.
Oh Lord, what is that? Oh my God, I zoomed in. I shouldn't have. What kind of face is that?
Looks friendly.
Incredibly friendly. Yeah. Okay.
Cloaker.
A cloaker.
I don't like
Is
the
that a
thorns
beast
in
or a
its tail.
monster?
So as you are kind of using your mind to push yourself through the SLC, you just out of the corner, you see this thing kind of creep out and start moving towards you. Let's roll initiative. Let me
I
open
hate
up.
this place.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Phantom in Minecraft.
Ooh, yeah.
I had a completely different. But yeah, I got it. I should not have been rolling with
24.
advantage. That should be an 8.
Oh.
Got it.
Just change that.
Also, damn Bart, another low initiative.
Yeah. Oh, the last one was a 2, so I'm going up.
You can only
It's
go up.
twice as high. 100%
Exactly.
increase.
Where the hell did I go?
You deleted your
You
token
did.
again.
How am I doing that? What key does that fucking... How? Okay. That's
Damn.
cool.
All
I
right.
may have bought a mouse with a macro that does that, and I did not realize what it is. Yeah.
All right. So this
Token
thing's gonna
delete
reach
macro.
out to the one in. Actually, I need everybody to make a perception. Actually, while we're here. So it's a fail,
That's a
a
high.
pass, a fail, a fail. That's enough. All right, this thing can it's gonna pick out which one of you looks the weakest, and that's Duzzle. He's the smallest, and you guys would be like 10 feet apart. You definitely wouldn't be on top of each other. All right. So you guys didn't notice it in time before it's already kind of locked in on its prey, and it launches itself towards Duzzle. Duzzle's gonna try to bite you.
Sure.
All right, Duzzle, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits, definitely.
All right, don't worry, you only take 6 piercing.
That's nothing. That's his first attack, or?
Yeah. Your entire head is in its mouth. You can't breathe. You are considered blind.
Cool.
And it's attached to you. Your mouth is over your head. And its little like tail's kind of wrapped around you. All right. All right, and it can. I think I can try to bite you again if I'm right. Yes, it can. And it's an auto hit. So you take 15 more piercing, and you can't breathe, and you're blind. Your head is inside this thing's mouth as its tail's again wrapped around your waist. You guys all see this.
This is rough.
All right, Duzzle, you're up.
If I were to wild shape to the biggest animal I know, would my head still be in his mouth, or would he be forced to let go?
So what's the biggest animal that you can turn into?
I'd love to just be the cave bear, but if that's not big enough, I can go larger maybe. What would be the biggest thing?
So I'm not going to tell you, but it is possible. Out of character, it does have a requirement of size. As long as you can break that, you would be good. But if you don't, it's still going to keep, you're still going to be blinded and can't breathe.
Well, I could use the temporary hit points anyway. If it needs to be huge, I'm screwed, so I'm just gonna go with large. I'll wild shape into a cave bear.
Alright, we'll drag this out. It became a space bear again. Alright.
Yay.
Cave bear.
Your head is still in its mouth.
I see. Okay.
Again, and you're blind.
Can I use an action to try and pull myself free, or?
Yes. You can make a strength check.
Okay, I'd like to do that then. Just straight up strength, or acrobatics or something?
Just strength.
Okay, let me get the bear thingy. Cave bear. Strength, over here.
You manage to pull your head out from inside its mouth. It is your action to do so.
Cool. I'm gasping for air. Get this guy.
You have saliva and stuff dripping all over your head too.
Stuck in the fur.
Yeah, stuck in. All right.
I hope this is gonna give you some terrible fur balls.
Del, you're up.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think that's a safe distance. Then I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a Sacred Flame.
Dex. 12.
15. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nope, take 6.
Better than nothing. Right, that'll be my turn.
When you hit it,
Ooh.
Oh no.
Whoa.
you're not sure what happened, but it looks like 3 more of it showed up. Just randomly, just boom, 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 boom.
No.
Uh-oh. 2 things. Either they're all real, or one of them is real. This is gonna be annoying.
I'm so glad we have the entire turn order before I have to make a decision.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Nefa.
Alright. I'll just hit the one right in front of me.
Alright, take a swing.
27.
Alright, I need you to roll me a d4.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. 3.
Alright,
3 more.
roll damage.
17.
You hit one of the illusions. So you hit one and it goes through, and it kind of fades.
Alright. So, I'll go for the next one. That is a 13.
13's not enough to hit. It kind of is moving too fast out in the ass. Just
Okay. I swim. And that's it.
all right, Jade.
I want to do something, but it's metagaming, so I will not do it, and I will just attack the closest to me.
Well, there's 2 close to you. Which one?
Top one.
All right, go ahead. Roll the hit. That hits. Roll a d3.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, D3. Fuck. God damn it. Sorry. I keep forgetting how to do this properly because it's an unconventional die. Did it not roll? Nope. Wait, did I use the wrong command?
You want me to roll it for you?
I think I did it right. I just... Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. I just realized what was wrong. A 3.
All right, you stab the illusion.
Mother f... Okay. That's fine. No, that's fine. I'll attack the other one. That's a 12.
So you stab one, and then you go to turn and attack the other, and you just kind of you're out in the middle of the astral sea, so you just don't quite get a good attack, and this thing kind of flies to the side.
Frustration. Okay, so that's my turn.
All right, draw. You're up.
Now that I see the two just disappeared, I'm going to use my magic missile on the other two.
All right, how you splitting it?
Two between Nefa and Dazzle, and one below Dazzle.
All right, roll me a d2. Two's for the real. I've had two. Two has always been the real for all three of you. So to determine if the real gets the 1 or the 2 magic missile is basically what you're rolling. You're good. So, so the 1 will go towards the illusion. So roll 1 more, and this will hit the real one. Yep. So the real one will take 9. Oh, I deleted him out of the turn order. Let me put him back in there. There we go.
I still have one left, so that will be on the real one then.
That's not how that would have worked. You said 2 and 1.
Oh, okay.
You don't get the weight on your 4th missile, so I'm going to say you went 2 and 2.
Okay.
You don't get to be like, oh, those 2 hit. Now I'm going to use the next missile. That's not how that spell works.
Too bad. Okay.
All right. This thing gets to go. Hi, Jade.
Hi.
It's going to try to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
I'm gonna parry it.
All right. How much does your parry give you? 4?
Yep, that's 23 AZ, baby.
All right. It can try it again. I don't think it can actually break it, but it'll give it a go. I'm not lying. That's a 25.
Fuck you.
So you take 14 piercing, and again, your head is in its mouth. All right, Duzzle, you're up.
Cool. I'm just swinging. Cave bear. Okay, first a claw attack, just swiping at it. That
What?
does not hit.
That does not hit, no.
And then I'll try and bite at its back.
All right, Space Bear. That hits.
Cool. That's this. Plus 1d8 of lightning damage. Let me roll
Okay.
it separately. Oh, that's 2.
So we'll keep the 5,
You
so you
pick
get
one.
16.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so 16. All right, Jade, you take 8 points of damage.
Oh no.
What kind? What kind?
It would be 4 and 4, so 4 piercing, 4 lightning.
Right. I do not have resistance to lightning.
I'm sorry.
So as you realize, as you kind of bite on this thing, you're also, when you crunch down, it's crunching down on Jade, right? It's more of kind of like you're hurting Jade in the process of hurting this thing as well.
Why don't you bite on someone your own size?
Is that you trying to smack talk it?
Yes.
And what language do you speak this in?
Animal language.
that's
I don't know. I use my like bear growls and body language.
Okay. It has no idea what you're saying.
Okay.
The deer gets up that you asked for direction and starts speaking to you in Abyssal. All right, Del, you're up.
All right. She's gonna skate down. 10, 20. Yeah, 25. And then she's actually just she's gonna try to whack this thing with her lantern.
Alright, go ahead.
15.
15 hits.
She's like, you kind of like see her skate down, and then she kind of does like a twirl wind up, and then she just.
All right.
There.
So you like skate, right? That's how you picture, like you kind of just skate through the abyss, this whack.
Yep. And then like through that like momentum, she's like kind of like using the motion to like just kind of like twirl around and just like whack the thing with her lantern.
All right, Jade, take 3 damage.
Yeah, I figured.
As you
She can take it.
This thing does take it. You kind of hit it in the side, but as you hit it in the side of the head, Jade also feels the impact of you hitting the side of this creature's head.
Oof.
Would we notice this, by the way?
Yeah, Jade would be groaning whenever in pain, like oh, you know, like a noise.
Ouch.
Well, you can't breathe in there, so you can't speak. Anything else, Del?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, Nefa.
Alright. Can I swim underneath him and get to this spot right there?
Oh, 100%.
Alright.
You gotta swim around the bear, though.
Over the bear.
Underneath.
Over or under, it don't matter. Yeah, you're good. No, you're fine. I'm just saying it'd be funny. It's just like use this space bear. Duzzle, when you're in the bear form, are you like swimming in place? Is that how you do it as the bear? Is like your little like paws going?
Yeah, when I'm stationary, I'm like my paws are underneath me, and when I'm swimming, I envision myself being like a seal. So I have my paws next to me, and I just kind of slither.
So when he's placed, you see his little paws is slowly going. All right, go ahead, Nefa.
Alright. I'll tag it. It would be a 19 because I.
Oh, that hits.
15.
All right, hold on. Jay takes 7.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm being nice. I'm giving you the lower edge of the half, so.
Yeah, I'm glad you are.
Alright, so.
I'm like got half health
17.
already.
That hits.
14.
Alright, well, that's easy enough. Take 7.
Yeah.
So you're just cutting across this thing.
That's it.
Alright, Jade, you're up.
So what is it to get out of it?
You can attempt a strength check to
athletics?
just strength.
Just strength. Can it
Yep.
not be athletics? Can I just not pry this thing open like a fucking can of tuna?
Absolutely, but that's a strength check, not athletics.
Fine. God damn it.
So your head's like inside, so you're outside grabbing the bottom and the top, trying to like, but you just don't have enough strength to be able to. So that was your action.
Uh-huh. And as a bonus action, I would like to rage.
That's probably smart.
Probably should have raged first because you would have had advantage on that strength check.
I would
True.
have, but
Yeah.
honestly, at this fucking point,
So you can't hear Jade rage, like yell or anything, but you can see the hands get like more like just more attempt. All right, Draw, you're up.
Yeah, there's not much that I can do, so I'm going to use Firebolt. Sorry.
You said fireball.
Yeah.
Bolt.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
It's too dangerous.
That hits.
16.
All right, Jay, take 8.
yeah, okay. Fucking figured.
You're taking half.
Sorry.
Yeah. I will mention that this thing is taking half as well. You guys probably already figured that, assumed that though.
I did not, by the way.
Yeah, it's getting halved. Half to Jade, half to the creature. Alright, anything else, Draw?
Maybe moving a little bit further away from it.
Alright. First thing, it's gonna make a bite attack. It's gonna crunch down. That is a 25 for 6 more piercing.
Halved, I guess.
Yeah, it would be halved. Yeah, it's not magical. Yeah, so 3. And this thing is gonna attempt to fly away with its prey.
What?
So we'll move one at a time. Nefa, attack of opportunity.
I keep forgetting my feats. I have Sentinel.
You do?
Yeah, I could have hit this thing like 3 times already.
Well, 1 time. Sentinel uses your reaction. But you would have been able to.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't have been able to move. But you still will get that chance. Don't worry. So 14 will not. Oh, will hit. It will hit. You know the answer, Jade. You take 6. It is not halved.
It is magical, I'm aware.
Okay. Alright, it's gonna move 1 more. It's still not out of range of you guys. It's gonna move 1 more. Del, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Yes. Except I'm really conflicted. Because if damage is halved and shared, I don't know if that would be the same with healing.
That's a good question. I have the answer. But remember, your attack of opportunity. Do you have Warcaster?
Yes, I am.
So you would have to use a cantrip. You can't use. Or no, you can use a spell, right? With Warcaster.
Use magic.
But I think
Warcaster.
I think it has to be an attacking spell. You can't. Let's read the details.
Yes, you need to be able to roll a attack roll for it.
Reactive spell. When a creature provokes an opportunity attack, you, by leaving your reach, can take a reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than making an opportunity attack. Spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature.
Well, there you go. So you wouldn't be able to heal her anyway. It has to be that. It has to be the cloaker.
Don't heal the cloaker.
I don't want to hit the cloaker. Well, it's a good thing I've spared the dying. We're gonna... where are you? Where is it? Ooh. Fuck it, why not? Cast a guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Go ahead.
Let's do it a second.
18 hits.
All right. 12.
I do technically have double resistance. Does that mean that I only take 1?
How do you have double resistance? Because usually you can't double your resistance.
Race and class.
So you can't double resist. So you'll take 3.
Damn it. I don't know why the fuck this list is
Oh.
up twice then. Fuck
And don't
it.
forget,
And
with
he's
guiding
lit up.
bolt.
Yeah, he's lit up.
Yep, the next attack roll made against it before the end of your next turn has advantage.
All right. That means the bear. You have advantage. You make an opportunity attack, doesn't?
Oh,
And Sentinel does mean if you
definitely
hit, it can't move, right?
yeah, that's true. Its speed gets reduced to 0.
That hits.
Cool.
Well, you had advantage.
Magical.
For just in case, roll
Oh,
another
it could have been a
d20.
20.
Roll another
Yeah.
d20. You can just roll it. You don't even
I
have to.
forgot.
You're good. And he is considered magical. He did. I asked that the first. His attacks are considered
Okay.
magical.
Okay. But that hits, I reckon.
Yep, and you have your lightning damage.
But I don't think I want to use that.
Is it optional?
Yes, I can turn it off and on.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to use it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So you take 5 there, Jade. Alright, it can't move any. It can't move anymore. It does have 1 action still. It'll just use its tail and try to slap the bear. That's a 17.
I don't believe that hits. I think my AC is 18. Usually I look it up in my book, but I... Wait 1 sec, I think... Moon Druid, AC, 2024. Yeah, it's 13 plus your wisdom modifier, so that would be 18.
Alright, you're good.
Cool.
But I say you're good, but now it's your turn, Duzzle.
Okay. So my plan is to make a unarmed strike and turn it into a grapple, and then Heimlich the thing and try to get Jade out. Would that be plausible?
So you can just use your action to try to, and I'll flavor it as you doing the
Heimlich.
I'm like, yeah, so absolutely make a strength check.
Okay, I'm going for that then. Ooh, as my bear, of course.
Yes.
Over here.
So you squeeze just enough that Jay goes flying out. I'm saying because you did the Heimlich, Jay goes about 10 feet. Just
Leave her alone, you monster. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have a bonus action.
all right, Del, you're up.
Oh, is it too late or could I still use my movement? Sorry.
You can still use your movement.
I don't mind if it's too late. Okay, I'd like to move up so that I would get a attack of opportunity if it tries to fly somewhere else.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so you're up there. Dell's gonna actually... Yeah, she's just gonna go in and just take another swing at this thing. With their lantern. Ooh, 11.
So you have flanking technically. So that's a 13, but that still misses.
Dang. It's just kind of like swoosh.
Whoosh.
Well, that was my action. That's really all I can do. What?
Oh.
What? Hold up. I have a... That was my melee. I should have a spell. That's a reaction. Or like a bonus action. Do-do-do.
Not usually. Well, there's not a lot of cantrips that are bonus actions.
Not a cantrip, but I got a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you could spiritual weapon as a bonus action, yeah.
Or Misty Step. One of those two.
You could, yeah, actually.
But do I want to, though? That's the thing. I only got so many spell slots. I think I'm just gonna end it there.
All right, Nefa.
I swim up here. To attack. 15
15 hits.
for 11.
That's enough.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So you kind of just get a good swing down the top of its head and just whoosh, you cut right through it. The head starts floating.
That creepy looking thing.
And you got to remember about sap.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I was looking through my whole sheet. I was trying to figure out what sap was. I found it.
So you got to remember that when I could have had disadvantage on the bite attacks, for example, because you hit it with the blade.
Yeah.
I was gonna like, no, you need to bring it up. All right. Yeah, you guys get it though. This head now is just floating in the astral sea.
another prize for your spellbook draw, or is this one too ugly?
No, I want a couple of teeth of that one.
Are you okay?
There's teeth marks deeper than you've ever seen her heart before.
I'm sorry. Some of this damage is definitely because of me. Didn't mean to. I want to use my lay on hands because I feel bad.
All right, how much you want to give her?
I'll give you 20. I think that's about as much as I did.
I mean, 20 hit points ain't no joke getting it back, so I mean that's
Yeah, it's a healing. It's fine. It's good. I was only on death's door, and there's no no hard feelings there.
all right. So
After that lay on hands, how are you, Jade? How are you looking?
still would be in the yellow aura. Would still be in yellow.
Okay, I would actually like to. Or do I want to? You know what? Yellow's okay for now. Never. I'm just not gonna do anything.
All right.
Did we make it?
Yes.
Thank
I'm just
God the
moving.
swimming wasn't.
No, you're good.
Okay. Does anybody remember Thomas the steam locomotive? That's what that
Yeah.
creature kind of reminded me of. Because the head is like that little like whitish and then there's a body attached to it.
Like it turned evil.
I mean, it always has been. I think it's creepy as fuck.
So let me move your
I intended
tokens.
to-
I hated it.
We're gonna
I
take our
intended to bury that memory.
break here, but I'm gonna give you guys something to look at. There you go.
Ooh. Oh.
Wait, okay, it's too big. I don't. Okay. Oh shit! What the hell?
Also, is my spirit guardian just following us the whole time?
Well, no, I mean,
Rainbird?
I never turned it off.
Those were beaks.
On
Rainbird.
birds.
Damn.
Oh, great!
Oh, why are we
Ew.
looking at
Nightmare
this?
for you.
Why are we looking at? We're
What
gonna
is
go.
this?
We're gonna take our break here. This is what you guys see, and I'll read you the description.
Rainbird jellyfish.